Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're diving into the top 10 fighting game franchises. Get ready to knuckle up and throw some punches. Number 10. BlazBlue. Born from the minds behind Guilty Gear, BlazBlue brought a stylish anime aesthetic, deep lore, and ridiculously technical mechanics to the 2D fighter scene in 2008. While it doesn't quite have the mainstream pull of its rivals, it's beloved by the fighting game community for its insanely complex systems like the drive mechanic, which gives each character unique properties. The story mode is basically a visual novel meets multiverse fanfic with time travel, clones, and philosophical debates about fate. It's weird, it's beautiful, and it slaps harder than a Tagger backhand. Plus, Arc System Works made sure each sequel expanded the roster and refined the combat, making BlazBlue a must-play for fighting game purists who like their fights fast and their combos 50 hits deep.
How was that?
Number 9. Soulcalibur. If swords and spinning kicks are your thing, Soulcalibur delivers like a pizza with perfect footwork. Debuting in arcades as Soul Edge in 1995, it carved out a space by focusing on weapon-based combat, something its peers mostly ignored. With 8-way run movement, flashy counters, and a guard impact system that feels like mental chess, it's definitely more than just button mashing.
Don't get in my way!
Each installment raised the bar, especially Soulcalibur 2, which had console-exclusive characters like Link, Heihachi, and Spawn. Random? Yes. Iconic? Absolutely. The series peaked in popularity during the early 2000s, but still commands respect for its visuals, music, and mechanically rich fights. And let's be real, if you never spent 30 minutes customizing a character just to recreate Shrek, were you even playing Soulcalibur? Number 8. The King of Fighters. SNK's The King of Fighters is basically the Avengers of 2D fighters, except with more punching and fewer quips. Debuting in 1994, it combined characters from SNK's previous titles into a massive crossover tournament. Its signature 3-on-3 team system changed the genre by making matchups more strategic and match lengths more intense. While the franchise hasn't always had the spotlight in the West, it's a powerhouse in Latin America and Asia, especially in competitive scenes like Mexico and China. With fluid animation, a massive roster, and some of the most brutal boss fights in gaming, the King of Fighters has earned its stripes. Number 7. Marvel vs. Capcom. 2 words. Hype incarnate. Marvel vs. Capcom brought comic book energy and arcade chaos to fighting games with wild crossover matchups and tag team mayhem. From X-Men vs. Street Fighter to the beloved Marvel vs. Capcom 2, the series let us do what every nerd dreamed of: make Spider-Man punch Ryu in the face. Its 3v3 format and over-the-top supers turned every match into a fireworks show. With combos that could last longer than a Netflix binge. Sure, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite stumbled with its art direction and missing mutants, but the legacy of Marvel vs. Capcom 2 still reigns supreme in tournament halls. Plus, there's no greater rush than hearing "Welcome to the world of Marvel vs. Capcom" while Iron Man shoots lasers in your face.
Like an arrow! Right there! Did you think you were safe?
Number 6. Guilty Gear. Anime fighters owe a lot to Guilty Gear, a franchise that combines rock and roll vibes, frame-perfect combat, and character names like Soul Bad Guy. It's aggressively stylish thanks to the insane guitar riffs and unique art design. But make no mistake, Guilty Gear is hardcore. This isn't a pick-up-and-play kind of fighter. It's fast, it's technical, and it'll make you question your reflexes. But when you land that Realm and Cancel into a 60% damage combo, chef's kiss. Guilty Gear Strive finally cracked the mainstream by refining its systems and bringing in slick visuals that blur the line between 2D and 3D. This one is definitely a full-blown adrenaline concert. You'll learn to love the chaos after losing 200 matches in a row. Number 5. Dragon Ball. From pixelated punches on the NES to the cinematic clashes of Dragon Ball FighterZ, the Dragon Ball fighting games have powered up alongside their Saiyan protagonists. Starting with titles like Dragon Ball Z Super Butoden back in the early 90s, these games have let fans reenact and often rewrite their favorite anime battles. The Budokai and Budokai Tenkaichi series became fan favorites, offering expansive rosters and faithful recreations of iconic scenes. Then came Dragon Ball FighterZ in 2018, a game so stylish and fluid it felt like controlling an episode of the anime. With over 65 million units sold across the franchise, it's clear that players just can't get enough Kamehameha in their lives. Number 4. Tekken. Enter the King of Iron Fist tournament, where family therapy involves uppercuts and laser beams. Tekken punched its way onto the scene in 1994, introducing 3D movement and a diverse cast with deep backstories, mostly about patricide. The series is renowned for its intricate combat system, where each limb is mapped to a button, allowing for precise and complex combos. With over 58 million copies sold, Tekken has solidified its place in fighting game history. And let's not forget the cutscenes that range from epic showdowns to, well, bears asking pandas out on dates. It's this blend of serious combat and quirky charm that keeps fans coming back for more. Number 3. Mortal Kombat. Finish him! Two words that became synonymous with gaming in the 90s. Mortal Kombat burst into arcades in 1992, turning heads and ripping them off with its digitized graphics and infamous fatalities. Not only did this series court some serious controversy, it roundhouse kicked it into the mainstream, leading to the creation of the ESRB rating system. Beyond the gore, Mortal Kombat offered a rich lore of realms, gods, and ninjas color-coded like a bag of Skittles. With over 85 million units sold, it's clear that gamers have a deep, perhaps slightly concerning love for spine-ripping action. And with recent titles like Mortal Kombat 1 refining its gameplay and providing fun guest fighters, the franchise shows no signs of enduring a fatality. Number 2. Super Smash Bros. What happens when you throw a plumber, a space bounty hunter, and a pink puffball into an arena? Super Smash Bros. That's what. Debuting in 1999, this crossover brawler took beloved Nintendo characters and eventually guests from other franchises and made them duke it out in chaotic, item-filled arenas. Unlike traditional fighters, Super Smash Bros. Emphasizes ring-outs over health bars, leading to frantic battles where the stage itself is often your biggest enemy. With Super Smash Bros. Ultimate boasting a roster of over 80 characters, it's like the gaming world's most ambitious family reunion. And with over 75 million copies sold, it's clear that players love to settle it in Smash.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Street Fighter. The granddaddy of them all, Street Fighter didn't just define the genre, it is the genre. Since 1987, it's been the gold standard for 2D fighters, introducing mechanics like combos and special moves that are now staples in the industry. Street Fighter II alone is credited with launching the 90s fighting game boom, filling arcades with quarter-slapping enthusiasts eager to prove their mettle. The series' iconic characters like Ryu, Chun-Li, and Guile's hair are gaming legends. With over 56 million units sold, Street Fighter remains a tournament staple and a beloved franchise that continues to evolve, ensuring that the fight is far from over. Were there any fighting games that you felt got punched out of the list? Be sure to let us know in the comments. Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring that bell to be notified about our latest videos.